Hello everybody, greetings and welcome here to the Prog Monster, a channel that is dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music, and my name is Murph. I am the host of this show. So we're here to start this series that we're going to be doing for the entire month of October, which is my 31 favorite albums from the year 1982. This will be number 31, and this is October the 1st. So basically, I've looked through all of the 31 all the rock albums that I liked that came out in 1982, and I've ranked the best 31 in the way I see fit, from my least favorite to my most favorite. The bottom half, well, at least the first week's selection of albums, all could have been pretty much anywhere except for maybe the one that finished that will come out Sunday, which is the highest ranking one of the six. The rest of them could be flipped around at any given day. Some of the albums that didn't make it could have been mixed in there, and I've actually changed a couple and taken a few out and put some other ones in. But the one at the top is probably the best of the six. So starting with day number 31 in my favorite 31 albums for the month of October from the year 1982 will be, sorry, there's a fly making a headline here in my face, is going to be Ted Nugent's Nugent. So this is his 7th studio album released in 1982. A pretty heavy rocker. I wouldn't say it's as heavy as some of his earlier stuff, but it's pretty heavy. There's 2 or 3 tracks on the album that I like a lot, and that probably propelled it into this spot. There's some stuff on here that is not really memorable and kind of forgettable in some ways. So I'll just talk a little bit about some of the tracks that are on here that I think deserve to be noticed. So the opening track, it starts out really well with the opening track, No, 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 No. This is a heavy, ripping song. I like this song. I don't know if it's my favorite on the album, but I think it's probably pretty close. Then they go to Bound and Gagged, another kind of heavier song, but I don't think this one is as good a track. And then we jump to Habitual Offender, which I think could be the other track that is my favorite on the album. Another pretty heavy stuff. I like the vocal parts, especially the ones by the other vocalist, whose name I do not remember. I do apologize for that. I had written it somewhere, don't have it anywhere, I can't find it. Anyways, he's really good. He has a really strong voice. Ted Nugent, he's not bad, pretty good. I'm used to Ted Nugent's voice, so it doesn't bother me, but I think the other guy's just a little bit better. And you got Fighting Words, another song on it, pretty heavy, pretty likable song. The back half of the album, not so great, not as good as you would want to be. I do like the song Can't Stop Me Now. This one's got a bit of a country flavor to it, which I normally don't like, but it's a pretty solid song. Like it's a good song, even if it has that country, kind of a little bit of a country flavor to it. Definitely a hard rock song with a bit of a country flavor, but I did like it quite a bit. And We're Gonna Rock Tonight. This one starts out catchy, then kind of fades a bit as the song goes along. And then, of course, the final song called Tail Gunner, not to be mistaken with Iron Maiden's Tail Gunner. Very different track altogether. This one's kind of heavy. It's melodic. More melodic than most of the stuff on the album, which is a little bit faster paced. This one's a little bit slower paced, but pretty strong song, I think, to end the album. Even though some of the tracks prior to that and in the middle, I think at least 1 or 2 of the tracks in the middle, not so good here on the second half. But overall, it's not a bad album, and it nudged out a couple of other albums just for that final spot. Not a huge Ted Nugent fan, but I do like some of the stuff on this album, so I think it was good enough to make number 31. So this is what's going to be going on. We're going to work our way up each day. The album will be a little bit more likable to me. Hopefully it'll be more likable to you as well, until we get to the top, where the top 10 or so are pretty strong albums, with the top 5 being absolutely killer, I think. And so we'll get to that towards the end of the month. So for day 1 here, October the 1st, my 31 favorite rock albums from 1982 for the month of October. So I hope to see you throughout the month, and I hope you enjoy this. You can hit the like and subscribe button. That would be appreciated. A notification bell at the top, of course. And if you want to talk a little bit about Ted Nugent's album, or you want to put your own album in there that you think should be in this spot, you're welcome to do so. There may be a few albums here that I don't know. Like, I went through pretty extensively through what I could find from all the bands I like to make sure that I didn't miss anybody, but it does happen on occasion that you completely go out the barn on some albums and you say, oh my God, how did I forget that album, but I haven't done it recently, and I hope I don't do it. But anyways, Ted Nugent for today and his album Nugent, and we will see you tomorrow for day number 30. Take care and have a good one. Goodbye.